Hey there, it's Jim. Education is the foundation of any society, and it's crucial to have a solid educational system to prepare the next generation of leaders. Unfortunately, there are some cities in the United States that are struggling to provide quality education to their residents. Let's take a look at the top 10 worst educated cities in America. When it comes to determining which cities should make the list, we'll be focusing on one key parameter: the percentage of adults who hold a college degree. Ready? Let's go! Number 10, San Bernardino, California. San Bernardino has one of the worst educational systems in the country, with a high school graduation rate of just 81% and a college degree attainment rate of only 27.5%. One of the major factors contributing to the city's struggling educational system is poverty. San Bernardino has a poverty rate of 30.6%, which is higher than the national average. Students from low-income households often lack the resources and support necessary to succeed academically. Additionally, many of the city's schools are underfunded and overcrowded, which can impact the quality of education that students receive. San Bernardino also faces challenges related to crime and public safety. The city has a high crime rate, particularly when it comes to property crimes like burglary and theft. This can make it difficult for students to focus on their studies and feel safe in their communities. Number 9, Fresno, California. Fresno is a city that has long been known for its agricultural industry and picturesque views of the nearby Sierra Nevada mountains. However, what many people don't realize is that the city is also home to one of the worst educational systems in the United States. With a high school graduation rate of just 79% and a college degree attainment rate of only 25.5%, Fresno is a city that is struggling to provide a quality education to its residents. Poverty is one of the major factors contributing to the city's educational challenges, with over a quarter of its residents living below the poverty line. This lack of resources and support can make it more difficult for students, particularly those from low-income households, to succeed academically. Number 8, New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans may be known for its vibrant culture and amazing cuisine, but apparently higher education hasn't made it onto the menu. With a college degree attainment rate of only 25.4%, it seems like the people of New Orleans are more interested in jazz and gumbo than textbooks and lectures. New Orleans has faced significant challenges when it comes to education in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina. The storm devastated the city's infrastructure, including its educational system, and it has taken years to rebuild. The city's public schools have struggled with low test scores and high dropout rates, which can make it more difficult for students to pursue higher education. Number 7, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Milwaukee has a college degree attainment rate of only 24.4%, which is pretty low. But why? Well, some say Milwaukeeans are more interested in beer and cheese than higher education. But in reality, poverty and racial disparities in education are major factors. Despite these challenges, Milwaukee is home to great universities and colleges, a thriving economy, and stunning views of Lake Michigan. Maybe one day we'll see more residents with college degrees. Number 6, St. Louis, Missouri. This city has been known for its iconic Gateway Arch, barbecue ribs, and of course, the Cardinals. But what you may not know is that St. Louis has one of the lowest college degree attainment rates in the country at just 22.4%. So what gives? Why are the good people of St. Louis not jumping at the chance to get a college education? Well, one factor that plays a significant role is poverty. Over 20% of St. Louis residents live below the poverty line, which can make it more difficult for individuals to find the resources and support to pursue higher education. Additionally, St. Louis has faced challenges related to its education system, particularly when it comes to high school graduation rates. Only 80% of St. Louis students graduate from high school, which can make it more difficult for them to pursue a college degree. Now, before getting to number 5, don't forget to smash, destroy, or just gently touch a like button, subscribe, and hit a notification ring. Done? All right, back to number 5. Number 5, Cleveland, Ohio. This city has a rich history from being the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to LeBron James leading the Cavaliers to an NBA championship. But one thing that Cleveland is struggling with is its low college degree attainment rate, which sits at just 21.3%. So, what's behind this lack of education? Well, poverty is a major factor that contributes to Cleveland's low college degree attainment rate. Over 30% of the city's residents live below the poverty line, which can make it more difficult for individuals to find the resources and support to pursue higher education. Additionally, Cleveland has faced challenges related to its education system, particularly when it comes to high school graduation rates. Only 78.7% of Cleveland students graduate from high school, which can make it more difficult for them to pursue a college degree. Number 4, Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore is a city with a rich history and a vibrant cultural scene. However, it is also a city that has struggled with a number of social and economic challenges. Let's take a closer look at some of the factors that contribute to Baltimore's low college degree attainment rate of only 19.2%. One major factor is location. While Baltimore is located close to many major universities, including Johns Hopkins University and the University of Maryland, College Park, access to higher education can still be a significant barrier for many residents. Transportation can be a challenge, particularly for low-income individuals who may not have access to a car or public transportation. Additionally, many residents may not have the financial resources to afford a college education, which can make it more difficult to pursue a degree. Baltimore's history has also played a role in its struggling educational system. The city has faced significant challenges related to racial and economic inequality, which can impact access to and the quality of education. The legacy of redlining and housing discrimination has made it more difficult for residents of certain neighborhoods to access quality schools and resources. In addition, local government has also played a role in Baltimore's educational challenges. The city has faced challenges related to underfunded and overcrowded schools, which can impact the quality of education that students receive. Additionally, Baltimore has struggled with high rates of teacher turnover, which can make it more difficult for students to receive consistent and high-quality education. Number 3, Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis has a low college degree attainment rate, with only 18.7% of its residents holding a college degree. One major factor contributing to this is poverty, with over a quarter of the city's residents living below the poverty line. This can make it more difficult for individuals to find the resources and support to pursue higher education. Memphis also faces challenges related to its education system, particularly when it comes to high school graduation rates. Only 75.5% of Memphis students graduate from high school, which can make it more difficult for them to pursue a college education. Additionally, the city's schools have faced issues related to underfunding and overcrowding, which can impact the quality of education that students receive. Number 2, Newark, New Jersey. Newark has a low college degree attainment rate with only 17.6% of its residents holding a college degree. Location, poverty, history, and political scandals are factors that contribute to this challenge. The city has faced several high-profile political scandals, including the 2002 campaign finance scandal that led to the imprisonment of former Mayor Sharpie James. These scandals can erode public trust in government and make it more difficult to address the city's educational challenges. Now, before we get to number one, let me show you something. Check this out. This is some incredible merchandise available at our store. Look at it. It is insane. Please find the link below in the comment. All right, now back to number one. Number one, Detroit, Michigan. Is anyone surprised? Detroit is a city that's seen its fair share of ups and downs. This city has been known for its automotive industry, Motown music, and the Lions, but it's also a city that has struggled with a poor education system for years. One of the main factors contributing to Detroit's poor education system is funding. The city's schools have faced significant challenges related to underfunding and overcrowding, which can impact the quality of education that students receive. Additionally, Detroit has faced a decline in population and tax revenue, which can make it more difficult for the city to allocate resources to its schools. Poverty is another major factor that plays a significant role in Detroit's education system. Over 35% of the city's residents live below the poverty line, which can make it more difficult for students to find the resources and support necessary to succeed academically. Crime is also a significant issue in Detroit, which can make it more difficult for students to focus on their studies and feel safe in their communities. Detroit has one of the highest crime rates in the country, with high levels of gun violence and drug trafficking. In some cases, students have been caught bringing drugs into their schools, which can create an unsafe and unhealthy learning environment. Overall, Detroit's poor education system is the result of a number of complex factors, including funding, poverty, and crime. However, with initiatives like the Detroit Promise and the Real Food Farm to School program, the city is taking significant steps towards improving its educational system and creating a better future for its students. Okay, that's it for today, folks. Hope it was fun and knowledgeable. See you in the next one. Bye.